Hello viewers, welcome to the channel. Today in this video we'll draw this simple model in FreeCAD as another practical exercise. So to create this model here we'll use three workbenches: the Fasteners workbench, PartDesign and Part workbench. So first here, to create this model we need a new document. So click in this icon here to create a new document, and now switch to PartDesign workbench. And okay, first here we'll start this model by drawing this part here. So here in the PartDesign workbench we need a new body. So create a new body and a new sketch. For this sketch here, select axis plane. Okay, and now here in the sketch workbench, go to sketch geometries and select this. Click in this arrow and select this tool here. And then click in this origin point and draw the sketch. Okay, and now select this horizontal constraint and make this line here horizontal. Okay, and now as you can see we have 1 degree of freedom, so we'll set a line here. So select this tool here, vertical distance tool, and then select these 2 points, and here we'll set a length of 32. Okay, and now leave the sketch, click on this icon and here press home. Now select pad tool and we'll set a length of 15 for this pad here. Okay, and next here we'll make this fillet in this part here. Okay, so what you need to do here, first select this face here and then click in this fillet icon and check this option here. And now as you can see we have the fillet operation in this part, and the edge here will be 1, so click OK. Okay, and next here let's create this part here. So first here we'll create a new sketch, click in this icon, and for the sketch here we'll select XY plane, and here click in this icon to switch to the section view. And now in the sketch geometry select align tool, this icon here, and here draw this vertical line and next this line in this way. And as you can see we have 3 degrees of freedom here, so we'll set the length of these lines and then the angle between these 2 lines here. So first here select this constraint distance tool, and for this line here set 15, and for this line here 45. So here we'll set 40. Okay, and now just select this angle constraint and now these 2 lines here and set 145 degrees. And now leave the sketch. Okay, and go to model and we'll rename the sketch here to path. So this sketch here will be the path. Okay, and now create a new sketch in axis plane. Now switch to section view and select cycle tool and then draw the cycle in this origin point, and now constrain the diameter of the cycle to 24 and leave the sketch and go to model and rename this sketch here to profile. Okay, and now we'll create this part here using these 2 sketches here. We'll use this tool here, additive pipe. So first here, to use this tool we need to select the profile and then click on this icon here, additive pipe. Okay, and now click in this object button and select this sketch here. And now as you can see we have this part here. And next here change the corner transition to ringed corner. So now as you can see we have this and click OK. Okay, now we have this, and the next step here. Next here we'll mirror this additive pipe operation here. So first here select this object here in the review and then click on this mirror tool. Okay, and here click OK. And yes, next here let's create this cylinder here. So first here go to additive tools, click on this arrow and then select this additive cylinder. Okay, and we'll set the attachment of the cylinder. So first select this face here, and now to center the cylinder in this cylinder face here, just scroll down and select inertial CS here, and now we can set the radius of the cylinder and the height. The height here will be 5, and the radius here will set 14. Okay, and now just click OK. Yes, and the next here we'll make these fillet operations in the edge of this cylinder. So what we need to do here is to just select this face here and make a fillet here of 1 millimeter. So now click OK. And now as you can see we have this cylinder here. And okay, next here let's create the cylinder here. So the way here is to select the cylinder and next this fillet and go to the mirror tool. Okay, and here change the plane to YZ plane. Okay, and then click OK, and now as you can see we have this part mirror. Okay, so next here let's create this fillet here. Okay, so the way to do that is to select this edge here and then go to the fillet tool, and the radius of this fillet will be 5 millimeters. Okay, and now as you can see we have this. And okay, next here let's create this hole here. Okay, so what we'll do here we go to this additive pipe and then click on this arrow and we'll copy this profile here. So first select this profile and then click on this icon here, copy, and here we'll copy only this profile here. So now click OK and click on this pass icon and okay, scroll down, and now we need to drag this profile here to this body here. So do that and make this profile visible, spacebar. And now as you can see we have this sketch here, and then we'll change the diameter of this cycle here. So double click and change this diameter to 18 and then leave the sketch. Okay, and go to model, and next here we can create the hole here. So what you need to do is to first select the profile here in the review and then go to subtractive tools of PartDesign and select the subtractive pipe. Okay, and now click on this object button and now go to model and go to this operation here, this additive pipe, and select this path sketch. Okay, and come back to these tasks here, and what to do now change the corner transition to ringed corner and then click OK. So now as you can see we have this hole here, and next here we'll create a hole in this cylinder here. So the way here is to mirror this hole here. So here in the review select this operation and then click on this mirror tool. Okay, and as you can see we have the hole now. So click OK. Okay, and next here let's create this threaded hole here, as you can see. So what you need to do here is to first create a new sketch in this face here. So first here select this face here and then click on this icon here to create a new sketch, and here we'll draw a cycle, and here we'll not set the diameter of the cycle here. So what to do here, just leave the sketch, click on this icon and now select this hole tool. Okay, and first here we'll change the profile to isometric regular profile, and then check this option and this option, and then change the size here to this reference 22, and the depth here we'll set 20. Okay, and now scroll down and here we'll change drill point type to flat. So check this option, and now to see the thread here, what to do is to click on this refresh button. And now as you can see we have this thread here, this threaded hole. So next click OK, and next here we'll mirror this threaded hole here to this hole here. So go to model and scroll down here and select this hole, and now select this mirror tool. So what we need to do here is to change the plane to YZ plane. Okay, and now as you can see we have these threaded holes now. So now click OK. And okay, now we have this, and the next step here is to now create this threaded rod here. So first here we'll change the workbench to Fasteners workbench. Okay, and here first we'll add a threaded rod, so click in this icon and now scroll down here, and as you can see we have this object now. And now okay, let's hide these operations. Okay, and first here we'll change the parameters of this threaded rod here. So first select the threaded rod here, and then first here we'll change the type of this threaded rod to straight tip. Okay, and the pitch here we'll set 3. Okay, and the length of this threaded rod here we'll set 18. Okay, and the diameter of this threaded rod here we'll set 28. Okay, and now to make the thread visible we need to change here to true. Okay, and now as you can see we have this threaded rod here. So the next thing here is to place this threaded rod here in this face here. So how we can do that? The first thing to do is to select this threaded rod and then control and select this circular edge here and then click in this icon. Okay, and now as you can see we have this, and next here the next step is to make a union of these two parts here. So to do that we go to the part workbench, click in this workbench selector and then select part workbench. Okay, and here select these two parts and these two boards, and now click in this icon here, union. Okay, and now as you can see we have a single part here, this fusion. Okay, and the next step here is to create this hole now. Okay, so how we can do that? Here we'll use this cylinder tool of part workbench, and then we'll subtract this cylinder in this fusion part. Okay, so first here click on this icon to create a cylinder. Okay, and first here select this cylinder and we'll change the radius of this cylinder to, here we'll set a result of 9. Okay, and height here we'll set 25. Okay, and as you can see now we have the cylinder here. So the next thing to do here is to change the placement of the cylinder. So first select the cylinder and then click on mouse and select this transform tool. And what we'll do here, switch to ranked view and just change the rotation of this part here to okay in this way, and then click OK. And now we can subtract the cylinder from this part here. So first here we need to select the fusion and next the cylinder, and then click at this cut icon. And okay, now as you can see we have this hole now. So as you can see we finished the design of this model. So what can I say here? Thank you for watching this video. Please, if you like my work, please support me on my Ko-Fi page. So in this way you will help me to bring new interesting things about FreeCAD and to grow this channel. So thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.